Hello and welcome to week 1, day 1 of Da Vinci Tree's online learning. My name is Matt Roll and I'm here with Miss Kaufman over here.
Hello, good morning.
And we are here every morning as we normally would be at school to do the pledge and joke. But before we begin with the pledge and joke, as always, we want to begin with our announcements. And so our announcement for the morning is discussing the recent first place win at the SARSEF Science Fair for our kindergarten class. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, so Ms. Kaufman, can you tell us a little bit about your experiment that won first place at the SARSEF Science Fair?
Thank you, Mr. Roll, for mentioning our science project. They worked very hard on it. And we did our science project on wondering if you could taste food the same with smell as without smell. And so we found out that it is definitely easier to decipher what food is with smell by our graph and things like that. So we entered it in the SARSEF and we won first place. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Ms. Kaufman, and again, a big congratulations to all of our kindergartners for winning first prize at the SARSEF Science Fair. That was just fantastic. As you may have noticed, Ms. Kaufman and myself are not standing right next to each other as we normally would. On our videos, we're going to be practicing something called social distancing. So kids, now that there is this virus going around, the COVID-19 virus, you want to make sure that if you are standing next to somebody in public, you are staying about 5 or 6 feet away from them. That social distancing will help keep you safe from getting sick. And so as you watch our videos throughout the days here, you will notice that we are all practicing social distancing. Well, at this time, as always, it's time for us to get our joke of the day in, and Ms. Kaufman is going to be telling us our joke of the day today. So back to you, Ms. Kaufman.
For the joke of the day, it is, how do you know that hot is faster than cold?
How do you know?
Because you can catch a cold. All right, if you're with us today, I want you to stand up, put your right hand on your heart, and face a flag if you have one. Ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, I guess we're ready to begin our class.
Hi everybody, Mrs. Frank here. Nice to see you again. Welcome into my classroom. Even though you can't be here with me, I am with you at home. And so it is so nice to see all of you. I hope to see you soon in the classroom. Only time will tell. Right now, it's important that you keep safe and healthy and you stay indoors and continue your learning with me. I am Mrs. Frank again. If you need to contact me, you can contact me here at bfrank@davincitree.academy. And for all of those of you that are not in my classroom that have joined us today, I say welcome. Thank you for being here. And also you can contact me also at the same email address. So today it is week 1 and day 1 of our learning experience in the classroom together. Our agenda is math and then grammar. We are going to be reviewing multiplication. As you can see on the board over here, we're going to switch over here. Our learning objective is multiplication and it is a review. When you get on the Khan Academy website, we're going to ask you to go and do these 5 things. Number 1, it's an introduction to multiplication. Number 2, learning about equal parts. And then you're going to do the practice with 7 problems. We're going to go into number 3, multiplication as equal groups. We're going to go into practice with 7 more problems. We're going to go into number 4, multiplication as repeated addition. 7 more problems to practice. And then number 5, multiplication on the number line. And practice with 4 problems. Don't worry, don't be frustrated. This is a time for you to review what we've already learned, and also a time for you to learn the new platform that we're using as a teaching tool on Khan Academy. Do you remember when we did the AZ Merit practice test and how you guys were all on your iPads and you were wondering how to go backwards and forwards, and it was a little bit hard, but after a while it got easy? It's the same thing. Once you get on the Khan Academy website, you're going to wonder kind of how to do it, but after you know it, you're going to be an expert on it, and you're going to enjoy learning with me and with the website together as a group. So I'm going to let you go ahead and go on to Khan Academy and click on and start learning multiplication on this website. Thank you. I'll see you back in just a little bit so we can do some grammar together. All right? Bye. See you later.
Cut. All right, 3rd grade. At this time, please pause the video and find the web page with the Khan Academy links. Do the 5 problem sets in Khan Academy and then come back to the video.
Okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed your math lesson. I hope you enjoyed doing the practice. I did all the practice myself, and it was a lot of fun, actually. So I hope you enjoyed it too and you learned a lot. So now we're back with grammar. We're going to be reviewing nouns and plural and singular nouns. Let's go ahead and look on the board. Our learning grammar objective is identifying nouns, singular and plural nouns. Of course, we know that a noun is a person, place, and it's a thing, and also it's an idea. A person, place, and thing would be categorized as concrete nouns. These are things that we can see, a lot of things that we can touch, like clouds, sun in the sky. Those are nouns, but we can't touch them, but we can see them. So these are concrete nouns. But with ideas, it's a little bit harder. It's an abstract noun. It's what you actually feel in your heart. They are nouns that you cannot touch. Let's go ahead. I know that you guys are pretty familiar and you feel pretty safe with concrete nouns, which is a person, place, or thing, but with an idea, with the abstract nouns, I think that's a little harder for you. So I wrote down a bunch of abstract nouns to kind of make you maybe feel more familiar with what an abstract noun is. Let's go ahead and look at it together. An abstract noun, it's like love, intelligence, success, skill, beauty, bravery, honesty, peace, anger, dreams, truth, knowledge, information, friendship, adventure, energy, childhood, comfort, faith, beliefs, pain, loyalty, trouble, and thought. Those are just a few of the abstract nouns. I'm wondering if you can just pick one and see if you can make a sentence out of it using it as a noun. Let's take a look. Let me pick honesty. I will pick one and I'll try. Let's see. Honesty is the best policy. So in that word, honesty is definitely a noun. Let me see what else. Success. Success is a wonderful thing to experience. That's another noun. But we can't touch it, right? But we can feel it in our heart. Childhood. My childhood was very wonderful. So childhood is a noun, but you can't see it, you can't touch it. But these are examples of abstract nouns. I hope that helps a little bit. All right, now we're going to touch on some singular and plural nouns. Okay. All right, so now let's go ahead and look at some singular nouns that we're changing to plural nouns. Remember, singular means one, and plural means more than one. So if you have more than one, it is a plural noun. With some plural nouns, it's as simple as adding an S to it. Let's go ahead and add an S to some of our plural nouns, okay? Here we have, this is a regular noun. So when you just add an S to a noun to make it plural, it's called a regular noun. So here we go, horse. We want horses. Car, cars. These are regular nouns. We're just adding S. Vacation, vacations. Dog, dogs. Tree, tree. School, school. Shoe, shoes. Let me see if I can think of some more regular nouns like marker, markers. Camera, cameras. Light, lights. Board, boards. Regular nouns, we're just adding S, right? Paper, papers. Guy, guys. Girl, girls. All regular plural nouns. But there are some nouns you cannot just add an S to. They are called irregular nouns. You actually have to change the way you write the word. For an example, child becomes children. 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 We added an EN to the end. REN. Ox, like a bull, but it's an ox. We make it plural by saying oxen. OXEN. So we added an EN to it. Foot. We can't say I have 2 foots. You have to say I have feet. So 1 foot or a few feet. 2 feet. 3 feet. Okay? Tooth. I can't say I have tooths. I have to say teeth. I have many teeth, I hope. So this is a way of changing some irregular nouns to make it plural. Child becomes children. Ox becomes oxen. Foot becomes feet. And tooth becomes teeth. Can you think of more irregular nouns? If you cannot, let's go on and I'll show you more irregular nouns. Okay, some irregular nouns, you have to change the F or FE. If a noun ends with F or FE, there are many times you have to change the F or FE to VES, like this. Calf, you have to take off the F and put CAL and put VES. So we're changing the F to VES. So we have calves, more than one calf, okay? So half, like half a pizza. If there are many halves, we have to take off the F and change it to VES. HALVES. 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 There are many halves of pizza. I could put them together and make a whole pizza. Okay, let's go to loaf. Like I have 1 loaf of bread. I can change it by taking off the F and adding VES. Loaves. I have many loaves of bread in my refrigerator and some in my freezer too. Okay. Shelf. Let's take off the F. Let's add VES. Shelves. VES. Now it's plural. Knife. You notice knife ends with an FE. FE. Let's take it off and make it plural. These are irregular nouns. KNIV, VES. VES. We have many knives for cutting different things in our house, like meat uses one knife and another knife is used for vegetables. Here we have thief. Let's change the F to a VES. So we have thieves. There we go. We have live. It ends with a, oh, guess what? I'm supposed to put life. I made a mistake. Here, let's do it right now. Let's change it. Do I make mistakes sometimes? I do. I make mistakes quite often. So life. Okay. There we go. We have an FE. Let's change it to VES. LIVES. Lives. There you go. Okay, so that's one way we can change an irregular noun. Here's another way we can change an irregular noun. Let's go over here. We're continuing. Let's draw a line here. It's getting kind of close, huh? These are different words that you change to VES. Wife, it ends with an FE. WIVES. Wives. There were a lot of wives at the baby shower. Let me make my E a little bit so it doesn't look like a C. Okay, here we go. Woof. Here's an F. WOLVES. Wolves. Elf. Did we have many elves visit us last Christmas? Let's take off the F and add a ELVES. There we go. Now these few words, you can either add an S or change it to VES. It's up to you. So we can actually say wolves. Hoofs, hoofs, like a horse's hoofs. Or we can change the F. Take off the F and add VES. We can do hooves. All right? Wharf, like when you go to the beach and you go out to a wharf to look at the ocean. You can just add an S to wharfs, or you can change it. WHAR. We'll take off the F and add a VES. Wharves. Okay. Scarf. You can go scarves, or you can change the F. SCARVES. So we have scarves. And dwarf, we can add an S for dwarfs, or we can change the F. DWARVES. Dwarves. So many different ways. Another way we can make an irregular noun a plural noun. Right here, we already did child and ox. These examples are just adding an EN. Not many examples, but here you go. Child, we're adding an EN. Of course, here you add an REN. So it's children. This one is ox. oxen. This one is brother, and you want to say brethren. That word is not used very often. Usually people just say brothers and sisters, but in the old days, they used to say brethren and sisterin. So just to let you know, so if you see that word, you'll know what it means. It just means more brothers, plural brothers. So let's spell brother, B-R-O-T-H, and it's R-E-N, brethren. And also sister, S-I-S-T, sisterin, R-E-N, sisterin. Oh, right. So these are just some ideas that you can see how to change irregular nouns to plural nouns, and you're going to be meeting a lot more as time goes on. But I hope you enjoyed your grammar lesson. Hi, everybody. You know what I did forget? I forgot to go over common nouns and proper nouns. And so let's go over it right now. A common noun is just any noun, but a proper noun is a very specific noun, and it always has to be capitalized. So remember how I'm always trying to tell you, make sure to use uppercase and lowercase letters. Use it the right way, because if you don't use it the right way, it's not going to be appropriate for your writing. So with a common noun, it's just everyday nouns. Let's look at some common nouns. Like a common noun is girl. You don't capitalize these unless it's the beginning of a sentence. So a common noun is a girl, and we want a proper noun. It has to be a specific girl. Who should we name? How about I name Kira? Okay, that's K, capital K, I-E-R-A, Kira. I hope you're doing well, Kira, and you're watching. We have another common noun, boy. That's just a common noun. It's not, which boy are we talking about? We don't know. So we need a proper noun. It's a specific boy. Gee, we only have 3 boys in our classroom this year. Why don't we write all 3 of their names? We have Amir, capital A, M-I-R. Then we have Kai, capital K. Let's make that a capital. Okay, K-A-I, comma. And then we have AJ. So AJ can be called Adam, but he likes AJ. Let's use our initials because we're learning about initials. Let's do a capital A, period, and a capital J, period. I hope all 3 of you boys are doing well and you're staying safe and healthy. And for the rest of the classroom, I hope you're all staying indoors most of the time, okay? So now we have a mountain. What mountain are we talking about? I don't know. It's just a common noun. But let's use a specific mountain. Like what mountain is by us? It's Mount Lemon. So let's go ahead. Mount Lemon is only about 45 miles away. Mount Lemon, L-E-M-M-O-N. You notice all the capitals? Capital K, capital A, capital K, capital A, capital J, capital M, capital L. Restaurant. Which restaurant are we going to meet at? I don't know. Let's name a specific restaurant. I bet you guys probably like Peter Piper Pizza. Okay, let's capitalize Peter, capital P. Piper, capital P. And pizza, capital P. You notice how I have spaces between everything? We always need spaces between our writing words. I have a space here, space, and space. Let's go to street. What street do you live on? Oh, I just live down the street. You know, come over and play. I can't come over and play. I don't know which street you live on. Give me a specific street. Okay. Let's name the street Eastland Street. How about that? Capital E-A-S-T, Eastland Street. Capital S-T-R-E-E-T. That is a specific street, Eastland Street. All right? City. What city do you live in? We all live in Tucson. Let's put the word Tucson up here. Capital T, U, C, C-S-O-N. Do you know what state we live in? We live in Arkansas. No. We live in Alaska. No. We live in Arizona. Yes, we live in Arizona. Let's write Arizona. A-R-I-Z-O-N-A. So here you have common nouns. You have proper nouns. Make sure to capitalize the first letter in your proper nouns and have spaces, please. When you go to the Khan Academy to look and do your grammar lessons, make sure that you look and find this. This is what you're going to be watching on the video. What is grammar? Introduction to nouns. Your practice will have 4 problems. Then you're going to do introduction to singular and plural nouns. You're going to have a practice of 4 more problems. You're going to do common and proper nouns with 4 problems for that. We're going to be looking at concrete and abstract nouns. The practice is 4 problems. We'll be doing irregular plural nouns, part 1. That is with the F or FE changed to a VES. You're going to have practice of 4 problems. And then you're going to have irregular plural nouns, part 2, adding EN. And you'll have 4 problems with that. I hope you have fun doing it. I mean, what are you going to do at home anyway? Don't be watching TV all day, and make sure after you finish these guys, try to do at least 20 minutes of reading every day, because remember, reading is the #1 indicator for success in school. I'll see you tomorrow. Have fun. Bye.